See, I do the will of God not because I'm afraid not to. I do it because I want to. I enjoy being saved. Not long ago, I have a chapel in my home that I built specially for the Lord. I told him, I said, since you had a place in the desert in a tent, I built you a place you can come dwell if you want. So if I go in there and there's some blue smoke, oh, Jesus. And it's a beautiful chapel. I mean, I got pews in, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I love that thing. You see, and I go in there because I want to, not because I have to. People always ask me, how long do you pray? Why do you need to know that? Because if it's not enough, you're going to criticize me. If it's too much, you're going to feel bad that you're not praying enough. You don't pray according to Jesse. You pray according to Christ. Christ in you, the hope of glory. So let me say this again. There's a great expanse between the person who tries to do Christ's will because they want to, and the person who does it because they're afraid not to. Since I got born again, I lost fear. I like what Brother Corbin said, fear tolerated is faith contaminated. I haven't had any of my faith ever contaminated. I know that sounds cocky and arrogant. It's not contaminated. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, I love praying for me. Because when it's just me, I get my prayers answered just that quick. It's when I add you that's the problem. I don't mean that to be rude. I'm not there. When I pray, just me, when it's a decision between me and God, hey, man, I can get answers. If I pray this afternoon, I guarantee you, by the night, it's fulfilled. It's when I got to deal with other people because you got to take in consideration their will. Like I had one of my employees years ago said, you ought not be saying that, Brother Jesse, because you're raising up people's hopes. Yes. Yeah. Did you get the revelation? What's Hebrews 11 verse 1 says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for. What's wrong with raising people's hope? Because see, they're automatically believing that it's not going to work. I don't have that in me. See, when I'm praying for myself, when I got to make the decision, I've taken into consideration my will. His will be done. My will be done. We just work together very well. Get a clear vision of the person you want to be. You will never find pleasure in doing what you don't like to do. Liberty gives everyone a chance to do their best. Equality of opportunity. Focus on your priorities to eliminate all confusion. Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Available on DVD and as a digital download. Order your copy today.
This media is copyrighted by Jesse Duplantis Ministries for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this media or of any pictures or accounts without Jesse Duplantis Ministries' consent is strictly prohibited.